everyone, welcome to the channel, and in today's video I'm gonna tell you my first view, in the bots and general thoughts. I haven't played yet Gore. I did a live stream a couple of hours before. You could go there and see all the characters together, but I'm gonna make different videos for each of them, and I'm going to start from Titania. But before that, I'm gonna tell you safe that 99% Titania is a really good investment. She is totally worth getting her uniform. She transformed herself into really good support, really good leadership, and a really solid ABX unit, as you're going to see in the next thing I'm gonna showcase. I'm gonna showcase ABX and World Boss Legend. That's two that you really need. And if you want to see some content from World Boss Legend, you could go back in the live stream I did yesterday and watch out where I played as her, and you can make your own conclusion about her output in GBR also. The build I have on here for the rest of the characters, by the way, Hulk, totally worth it, but I'm waiting for him level 80. I already did upload a video of him, timeline battle with no build. Juggernaut feels like he needs a raid, and he is quite good for World Boss Legend. I'm not sure. I didn't test him yet for PvP. Absorbing Man is weird. I hope I make him work, but feels like kind of worse than Titania. But yes, let's go through Titania. Let me show you how I managed to have her build. I'm having these stats here, capped on everything except of critical damage, 10%. Sorry, some youngs I can't really enjoy now. I have here 6-star Urus, and here build, it's pretty solid. Oh, this is not true. All the test I did on ABX and GBR, it's with stage 9. With stage 12 I did only the World Boss Legend, and I haven't used any artifact. I have a CTB of Rage of here on here, and she got legendary uniform. So let's figure out the content I did with her and show you the rotation. But basically, before we go through that, I'm gonna show you the total cost of her, how much she cost to build her, and also remind you guys that I want you to show me your support with liking the video. Drop a like down below and a subscribe, and down below in the comments which uniform you are going to buy in this update and what you want to invest on, and how hyped are you about the update, if you like it, the first flavor or not. And let's see how much did I spend. I start on 7,900 TCP, and the first gear was like 8, 14, cool, 8, okay, that's nice, single, 23, kind of good, 21, I've seen 30s a lot of times. So it's pretty much 400 for the first gear, and the second gear it's pretty much the same, 8, 14, 49, okay, 14 and 19. To the last one that was pretty good, nice. I spent like 300 now, basically 250. That was really cheap. The second gear, 3 only, 10, 23. Okay, that was kind of expensive, but basically not 100. Oh, it's 280 for the second. So at the moment it's pretty much 1,100 and how much less? 100, yes, 1,200 in total. Yes, and you have to spend, of course, this, and she's a jumper. As you can see, she's doing some WWE, and yes, here is where when I built here, and here I'm showing you the build I had when I test here in ABX, and I was showcasing the, yes, you can see there it was stage 9 ISO set, and her uniform was heroic, 53,000 physical attack. I did a kind of tag team. I didn't play basically with Valkyr that much. I just swapped into Valkyr to do the silence, And pretty much the rotation, it's doing the third skill, fourth skill, delay cancel 6, cancel 5, and you want to proc on the fifth skill. The fifth skill, it's really solid, but the issue here with her is to enable the CTB of raids. Because she don't have guarding critical rate, I think she is kind of hard to proc, and here I messed up my rotation a lot of times, and yes. This score I had, it was with Valkyr. It was like the first try I did, but I'm playing with Valkyr couple of weeks already. It's been like couple of weeks, and the rotation, it's pretty easy for Valkyr, and it was like my first try with her, with Titania. So it's pretty much the total output I had, it's so little in front of the total output I could pull out, you know, if I do proper the procs, if I was playing 100%, but you know, in a week it's gonna be a guy in YouTube doing 10 million with her, and I'm sure, perhaps it's already, I think I saw a video with her doing 10.5 with a really good build and a perfect rotation, but here, as you can see, in the half of the fight, she has already done 6 million. For a character with the build I have on here, it's pretty impressive, bro. I'm really thinking to build her even more, and you know, giving her some audience blessing, cap every single stat, because as it seems, she can carry your account through a lot of content, bro. I mean, she is really useful. If you consider that you can use her as a leadership and as a support and as a DPS character for ABX, both days, combat villain, combat female, you don't have Apocalypse, you don't have Kingpin, you suck with Dr. Octopus, okay, here's your girl. She got really easy rotation. With Dr. Octopus, you have sometimes proccing with his uniform, sometimes not, having to swap, go around, do the stuff. But this girl, bro, she's doing everything really nice. And of course, she's missing silence, so we're gonna see in the week that she's going to be able to pull out more damage, canceling herself. But at the moment, I'm totally cool with the output she's having with the CTB of Raids. I'm having trouble sometimes proccing on it, but in general, I'm totally cool with her rotation. And the good part is her second skill. This is good for World Boss Legend mainly, but her second skill, it's basically her first skill. It's exactly the same with the second skill of Thor. You can press it and run, and she's doing a whirling with her second skill, with her first skill, so you can move around while you're going with your hammer around. And here is me trying to clear stage 35 World Boss Legend with the build I saw you. And stage 35, no guys, it's no joke. I was farming this when I was back in the day with Mephisto and a full build, and here I'm having a CTB of Raids, which consider, you know, worse than CTB of Judgment. So you can see these bars flying there. I mean, her good rotation with the Awaken up and all this stuff seems like doing more than 6 bars. It's pretty much 7 bars, and the normal rotation, as you can see here, it's like 1.5. But that has to do because I'm not utilizing proper the third skill. I'm trying to, but it's kind of hard, you know. You should wait the tentacle, press the third skill, wait to take some damage, and after do your rotation. That's the proper way to use her, because she's having accumulation on the damage taken on her third skill. So the only way, the accumulation you're seeing here, the damage I'm doing, it's because of my Awaken. My Awaken got accumulation on the damage I'm doing, and the third skill got accumulation on the damage I'm taking. So she has both accumulations, she has really solid rotations, and you can see here I'm struggling. Yeah, I was like, okay, it's one skill away to make him go down off the chair, but I was struggling. But the good part is here, you know, in the second phase, you can see how durable she is. She can take some hits. She's no storm at all. And here I utilize my Awaken skill. I stood inside the Awaken and didn't cancel it at the time, you know, from the start, because I wanted to have some more, you know, being in the air and not the boss being able to target me. I was out of sight. And yes, here, yes, I took some damage, so yes, I did accumulate a bit. So my fifth skill, you can see, did like 1.5 most likely. And here I was trying to, yeah, yeah, I didn't take the damage there. If I had take it, perhaps I could die. But you can see, yeah, here is the usage of the first skill. You can press it and go away. It's really cool. It's exactly like the skill of Thor. I was utilizing it a lot. And yes, the second skill, it's pretty much to fill up the empty space between your rotations, because the fifth skill sometimes got, basically the fifth skill can't be stable because it has more cooldown than the fourth skill and than the third skill. So you want to fill up your empty rotations with some damage through this, through your second skill. And here, yes, I wanted to be 100% sure that I'm not gonna miserably die. And you can see the time is really close because I F up a lot of rotations and a lot of times tried to DPS there. I'm having trouble with the timer, but believe me guys, she can do really better than I'm showcasing. But yes, it's the first day. Do me a favor, don't curse on me. But it's like the first day of it, so yeah, I did my best to show you what she's capable of. And I had to tell you that I'm going to test, you know, Gore day one, but this 5,000 crystals, it was out of my mind. I didn't knew it, I didn't remember it. Okay, and I didn't spend the 5,000 crystals. I wasn't lucky enough to do a showcase for Hulk for level 80, cause it's my, you know, he can't, I wasn't lucky enough. Here you can see she could take 1 or 2 damage, 1 or 2 hits from the thing that it's killing everyone, that Null is doing. And I end up doing a second rotation there. Without this rotation, perhaps I wasn't able to clear this. As you can see, it's 29 seconds. And I was having some weird rotations here. Yeah, the proc was late here again. As you see, CTB of Rage proc was so late. So yes, I managed to clear stage 35 in 20 seconds left, with 20 seconds left. Is this a good accomplishment for my account? Yeah. Okay, but she is able to do something like that, you know? There is characters that they are not, and she is a new character. You can utilize here for ABX, you can utilize here with a lot of ways. She's gonna be a really cool for Alliance Conquest, I feel like, you know, as an Awaken character, as a combat type, with so much durability. So yes, for me, it's a pass, it's a yes, and I could suggest, you know, if you ask me now, right now, the top 5 combat types, I could say Titania for sure. She's having all the packages, she's totally worth spending so little and having so much in your account. It's a yes for me, totally go for it guys. Thank you for being here, see you in the next. Bye bye to everyone.